And welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
So frustrated.
Yeah, to a frustrated episode of This Is Our Life! Anyway, I broke two drill bits. I still want to look over there. I broke two drill bits tonight. One drill bit, I guess I could, if I absolutely have to, I can use it, but I'm sure I can replace it.
Well, that must be some awfully hard wood to...
Oh, it was the metal.
Oh, metal.
Yeah.
That's where the problem there, honey.
These are probably not for drilling through metal. They're probably for wood.
You have to get metal drill bits.
Yeah, and...
Does it say on the package?
I don't know, but I couldn't see it. This one, right here, oh, it's kind of hard to see. This one, it should be about up to here, but you usually buy stuff like this individually. And it's a 15 set, 15-piece set. That's all I can read. But you might be wondering, what am I drilling with a drill with this?
There's only one way to know if my findings are real. This guy was murdered. I rely on my partner.
I'm Steve Bishop, a retired USA homicide detective. I cannot help you unless I know the whole story.
This one's in. I know it's here. Let me see if I... Hey, there we go.
Okay, kids.
You and I never speak.
Our kittens are... Oh, Mama's telling John to...
Behave.
Yeah. She almost picked him up by his scruff of his neck.
He wouldn't appreciate that.
No, this one's in. This one, they're sending me another screw. And I haven't... it's been frustrating dealing with this, because this is the second time they've sent me extra screws.
I probably think you're eating them or something.
Yeah. So what I did was this hole.
I told you those weren't made out of candy.
No. Here's one of the original screws. One of the replacement screws they sent me, I pulled that out tonight, and guess what? It broke in half.
They must be very thin screws.
Yeah, they are. Remember the screws we took to the...
Yeah, they're like hair.
Yeah. So, I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's bent into like three different...
Directions?
Yeah. And so what I did was I drilled through here, drilled through the hole, just to make it just a little looser. And it did it, because I can take one of those screws and I can put it in there. The thing is, the screws are bent, so I can't get it all the way through. But this screw is in. This one's fine. All I need is this one. And once I get that in, once I get this one in, I will be able to put the scope on. I still have to find a place where I can shoot for more than 100 feet.
This elderly gentleman, he's really tall.
Is frankly the place I shoot at. I like shooting where I shoot at.
I knew it was a bad
but
it's crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked.
Keep me from going in, but I wasn't going to let him stop me from figuring.
The only way I could logically get good distance. See, I'd like 100 yards. I'd like to be able to shoot at 100 yards. Put a target 100 yards out, and then 50 yards out, And the only logical way I could do that from the location that I shoot is the area where the high tension wires, the high tension lines.
I don't think they'd appreciate that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to do that.
As you can see, she's very sad.
What was it? There used to be a power station down there?
Yeah.
There used to be a power station down there for our town. And see, if you look, see,
See, the town that we live in used to have a mill,
Don't turn out so
a
good.
textiles mill. So they have their own power plant.
Yeah, and when that
Needed
closed,
it.
yeah, and when that closed, everything closed.
I hate it.
If anybody's interested, there is still a love seat over at the Red Shed for free.
Yeah.
We almost bought it for $20.
I could feel my stomach.
If we would not have bought these
I know now.
love seats, we probably would have wound up.
It may not be the most beautiful thing, but it's a piece of furniture and you can set your butt down on it and
Yeah,
you can find something to cover it up with too.
yeah, it's functional. So,
It's kind of 70s looking, but
you know,
hey.
so this is the.
Pain and she broke her leg or something.
This is
This hallway late one evening, turning things off, and a voice.
The Mosin Nagat.
And he says, "Get out."
Now it comes. This is Brass Stacker, I think, is the brand. These rails. It comes with 2 rails, which is nice
I'm concerned that he might
because you can switch out whichever one works best for you. I have a scope up there, but again, I need to find a place where I can get distance because I'm sorry, but 100 feet isn't going to work. I mean, 100 feet is fine, but how often are you going to be firing? I mean, this is essentially a high-power rifle.
100 feet is nothing for that thing.
Yeah, and I need to get out there and well, once I get the screw in there, I need to sight in the scope. And I'm sorry, but 100 feet to sight in a scope, that's just not going to work. I need more
I wonder if
distance.
where you, the part where you fire at, not the jogging part, is the actual railroad bed.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's the other part where the joggers use.
Yeah, that's the railroad bed.
No, I thought the part you used was the railroad
No,
bed.
that's just an old road.
I wonder what it's for, though, where it went to.
I don't know.
Because it goes on through there, up to that other place, you know.
It stops. It dead ends.
I thought it was where, yeah, but there's another gate up there.
Yeah, on
the
other street.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
another different road.
See, I got there are 2 of them. I forget what I paid, like $8, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
For 2 topo maps, and
They put gates up here for the ancient road crossings.
you know,
I mean, ancient. We're talking 1700s here. 1800s.
so maybe, maybe not using this, I can find a place to shoot because there are sand pits you can shoot at up here, or shoot in.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them is
Yeah,
another
that's
story.
yeah. And now this lists sand pits, but some of the data on this is like 1980, 1981.
I mean, that's pretty old.
Yeah, so you know, and it doesn't say rail trail or railroad on here. Where the railroad used to be, it says rail bed or something like that.
Yeah, that's what they call a rail bed.
Yeah. So I don't. You know, I have a feeling at that point in time they had taken up the tracks, but they didn't have the rail trail going yet. But one of the wonderful.
I wish that we still had a railway around here because I love to hear the sound of the train.
One of the wonderful programs of FDR that my granddaddy worked on, what do? They either rebuilt, I think they rebuilt the tracks from Washington, North Carolina through Aurora, and then tore them up again.
Oh, God.
It was busy work. A lot of those FDR programs were busy work. My granddaddy was a farmer. He had to go out of business because all of a sudden everything was regulated, prices were regulated. It's called, how do you say, central control of the economy, central planning. And, you know, when there was no longer a free market, a lot of poor farmers like my granddaddy just went out of business. And they couldn't compete with the rich people.
Well, I think my father lost most of their land, the family land, during the Depression and everything.
The 5-passenger Fiat 500.
Which is sad, but you know, people want more and more of that, but
Because my father was a sharecropper, he farmed cotton.
so.
Now,
Like,
well-qualified
NSA.
lessees can lease
And anyway, if you want to see, I'll show you the rifle real fast. See if you can. No, I don't have any ammo in here. I don't have any ammo right now. And then,
Rocks is all we have.
yeah.
It doesn't fire rocks very well.
No. Now, guess what they had at Walmart in Keene? They had some muzzle loaders. The 50 caliber muzzle loader. Now
I'm surprised they
that
had muzzle loaders.
what?
I'm surprised they had muzzle loaders.
Yeah. And yeah, the store in Keene will not. They don't have shotguns or rifles. They have muzzle loaders, but that's it.
And what caliber are they? 50s?
They had one that was 50, but it was almost $300.
Oh God.
Now we can go to Claremont, and they have shotguns and rifles there. Because eventually, hopefully before they're completely outlawed, I want us to get a 22 semi-auto, a 12 gauge pumper semi-auto, a 308 bolt action with good optics, a 50 or 54 caliber muzzle loading flintlock. I'd like us to be able to get this stuff, and a couple of bows and crossbows.
No, when we become millionaires, yeah.
Yeah, when we become millionaires, because then you have the ammo you have to get, and you have the upkeep of the rifles.
Did you play the lottery?
Yeah, like,
Powerball?
we play the lottery once every 6 or 7 months, it seems like. Oh, we get scratch-off tickets, but anyway, so I just wanted to show you that, people. Bye. Well, Seamus, push the button and say bye to everyone. Well, I did say bye to everyone. Then push the button. No, I don't want to push the button. Yes, you better push the button.